Hello, this is Mary Lohman, and this is Mondays with Mary. Do you realize that when you pray, you are going before the living God, the only God, and you're entering his throne room? Have you ever thought about how privileged you are if you are born again by faith in Jesus to enter into God's throne room, the Holy of Holies? A privilege that's yours because of Jesus, because you've been given the righteousness of Jesus Christ. And because you are clothed in his beautiful righteousness, you are allowed into this incredible throne room. Hebrews 4:16 says, "Let us then with confidence draw near to the throne of grace, that we may find mercy and grace to help in time of need." Draw near with confidence. But the question is, do you take advantage of this incredible privilege, or are you too busy? Maybe you've just never taken seriously this privilege you have and the great need you have to be in the presence of God regularly every day. That's where you find mercy and grace to help you. That's where you get God's perspective of everything that's going on in your life. That's where your mind can be transformed so you think correctly, so you see the world through God's eyes. You see your world the way God sees it. Sadly, many Christians don't even have a personal time of prayer each day. They might ask the blessing at meals, but that's about it. That's because it takes discipline, yes, and you may have to change your lifestyle a bit. You may have to turn off your phone and shut down your computer for a while so you have time. You may have to get up earlier. Do you? Do you set aside time each day to spend in that throne room, that incredible privilege you have? Could it be that you've tried, but maybe it just felt like your prayers bounced off the ceiling? Or your mind wandered, or you fell asleep, or you find it hard to sit still for very long, or whatever obstacles seem to make it difficult for you to pray? Maybe you just don't know how to pray. The disciples at one point realized that they didn't know how to pray, so they asked Jesus to teach them to pray. And Jesus then taught them what prayer should be like. He said to pray like this, and then gave them what we call the Lord's Prayer. It really is the disciples' prayer. Now, if Jesus gave them a pattern for prayer, don't you think we, as his disciples today, should take that seriously and pray like Jesus taught us? I don't mean recite that prayer every day, but learn from that prayer how to pray and then put it into practice. Years ago, I realized that my prayers were pretty bland. Lots of God bless people and not much specific directed praying. So I began to pray like Jesus taught us, and I began a prayer journal to help me pray like Jesus taught us. I would encourage you to do the same. Begin with praise. Dedicate yourself each day to do God's will. Present your needs to the Lord daily and pray for yourself and many others in your life. Confess your sins daily and forgive others. And after praying like this for a long time, someone suggested I publish a prayer journal because it might be helpful to others. So I did, and it's available on our website, christianworkingwoman.org. But whether you take advantage of that journal or find another way to help you pray like Jesus taught us, I strongly encourage you to get serious about establishing a daily prayer time with God in the throne room. It takes time. You don't run in and out of the throne room. You spend time there because you need it. It changes you. And if you will stick with it, it will become the sweetest part of your day. You will be hooked. And you'll wonder why you didn't start long ago. You are invited into God's throne room, into the presence of the holy God, the only God. Can you think of any good reason why you wouldn't want to do that every day? I can't. Have a great day.